I am so excited to share with you a very unconventional candle company, which is to say, like, he doesn't even have a website. You have to contact him through Facebook. So I'll explain everything, but it's just to say, this is a very unconventional candle company, but does he make some spooky, spooky candles? So I'll stop being cryptic, I'll get into it. Let's go with the story. The story is, on Instagram, this person, Troy, and I'm not sure if I'm saying the last name right, so forgive me, Troy, if this is not how you pronounce your last name, but Troy Folske, Folske, reaches out to me on Instagram, and he says, hey, I make candles, and I make like kind of like movie-themed candles, and are you interested? To which I responded, well, that's very intriguing, yes. We connected over there, we talked about some movie ideas, and we landed on a Blair Witch project. So he made me that candle, and then he made me another spooky, spooky special surprise candle. What I was saying earlier, why this is kind of an odd thing is he has said that if people are interested to reach out to him, they can, but you can't really place an order through a website, so you have to reach out to him through Facebook. And I'm gonna put, an image of this so it's clearer, but it's Facebook/Troy Folske or Facebook/Sawdust City Candle Co. Yeah, if you're interested in ordering from him, I think you just kind of have to talk to him, and then he will create that. I don't know what the prices are. I don't know what the shipping is. I have no idea. I think, he is just kind of experimenting like a mad scientist and kind of throwing stuff out there, which is so cool. So I always want to encourage that kind of experimentation, and Troy definitely has passion and talent. So he's definitely worth checking out. Let's get into it. So one of these I have burned and one I have yet to burn. So I can give you a post-burn review for the one at the very least. I imagine the other one will be the same, but I'll give a post-burn review on Instagram for that one as well. So you already know that one of these is movie-based. This is Haunted Bookshop. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous candle. Here is the front. This is what the labels look like for these. So again, amazing out there that there are these niche companies doing spooky candles. It's really, really funny. When I first made the Haven, I was like, it's gonna be a Halloween candle it's gonna be a Halloween channel where I review candles. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever. Turns out, nope, there's a lot of people out there who are just that way as well. I'm gonna actually read you my review of this that I wrote on Instagram, because I don't think I can really say it much better. So I say, forgive the crass wording, however, the first time I opened this commissioned candle from my friend, Troy Folske, the literal words that jumped out of my mouth were, yeah. I could smell the aroma coming out of the packaging even before I opened it. This is a truly intoxicating blend. The first thing that hit me was the marshmallow sweetness. However, it is quickly followed up by this earthy, gorgeous, and deeply soothing blend of oak smoke and patchouli. I am absolutely blown away. The atmosphere that this candle gives is one that I have been chasing for a long time, a mystical, smoky, meditative blend. It gives a sense of walls that have absorbed information from generations of seekers. Beautiful candle. Instead of like this, I love this so much. This is my set notes. He wrote it on a piece of paper, but like, don't change this. Don't change this. This is so endearing. Like, come on. This is so endearing. This is wonderful. So, Haunted Bookshop is oak, marshmallow, sugar, smoke, patchouli, and eucalyptus. So, what a beautiful blend. Oak, marshmallow, sugar, smoke, patchouli, eucalyptus. And again, like I said here, this is a mystical kind of beautiful scent. The marshmallow is kind of, I think, the strongest scent in here, but that smoke and the patchouli is, it's just beautiful. I would say the only thing that I didn't get on cold or burning from this one is the eucalyptus in here, and it might just be a very slight, subtle thing that is just, it's beyond what my brute of a nose could possibly pick up, but at any rate, yeah, this is just really, really gorgeous on cold. The one thing I will say about these candles, they are wood wick. I'll show you the unburned version. So they're wood wick. So if you're not used to burning wood wick, what happens if you try and burn it like this? Even possibly, even though this is pretty short, it might go out. So I was having trouble figuring out how to get the aspect of the wood to wax correct, and you just kind of need to actually kind of counterintuitive as it seems, you need to hit this wick down until it's like almost flush with the wax itself, or else it's not going to light back up. And Troy said that he is also printing up some cards where like candle care cards, so that it will help people to know, you know, how to actually take care of these. But as you can see, it does burn, it does pull out. You just have to learn how to work with the wooden wick. But yeah, as far as throw goes for this little guy, now I've just gotten soot everywhere. As far as throw goes for this little guy, it's a small candle, right? So you're not gonna get powerhouse throw like a 2-wick or like, you know, something that's bigger and has more wicks. However, I would say for this one, it got a good like 5 to 7 foot radius, which is like for a little guy, it's not bad. And the throw was, or like the strength of the scent was like a medium, I would say. It wasn't super powerful, but it was still noticeable. I was like, you know, approaching the table from 7 to 5 feet away. I noticed this bubble of aroma around the table. Now, my favorite, when I opened this just made me so happy. The label for Blair Witch is just a stick man. It's so wonderful. I love just like the personalization that went into this. Again, my own handwritten on a piece of paper scent note description. The Blair Witch is crackling white birch, red maple leaf, wood smoke, and mud. Now, you might be thinking, mud? How do you do that? He did it. This smells like mud. This is a really nice outdoorsy scent in a fresh way. It's always like, it reminds me of, I grew up going to the Poconos a lot. My grandparents lived there, and it really reminds me of that kind of an atmosphere, like this fresh, mud dirt thing, but also there's like the air and the trees, and oh, it's just so beautiful. Yeah, I also get the maple in there for sure. But yeah, it smells of mud. I don't know how the heck he did it, but it smells of mud. It's beautiful. The wood smoke in this one is not overpowering, I would say. Like it's not gonna be the overpowering thing. Like I feel like wood smoke can sometimes really take over, and that's the thing. Like Virgil's candle, Halloween bonfire, like that's just, it's just really in your face. This is more of a little bit of a background note. I think the thing I get mostly out of this, honestly, weirdly enough, is the mud smell and that red maple and the birch a little bit, I think. But anyway, this is just delightful woods scent, which is obviously perfect for the Blair Witch. This is just feels like being immersed in the woods in this wonderful way. And I think the addition of the mud, I mean, that really brings up that imagery of these kids having to lay down their tents night after night after night after night, lying on the forest floor. I have not burned this one yet, so I will do a post-burn for it. But again, I'm just so delighted. I'm so delighted with these. I'm so delighted with the personalization of what has gone into these, that there is somebody who, you know, decided that they want to just send me a candle just for the fun of it and put so much care into this. So what a delight, what an absolute delight. And yeah, reach out to Troy. If you, I think what he does is he'll ask people, you know, like what they're interested in, a movie that they would like a candle for or something like that, and then he'll come up with this concoction. So thank you, Troy, so much for sending me these candles. These have been a great delight in my life. These have caused a lot of joy for me. I mean, I almost don't want to burn Blair Witch because I'm one of those crazy candle people who collects candles. So there's a part of me that's like, I've got a Blair Witch candle, I don't want to burn it, but I probably should. But anyway, if you can't tell, I'm so grateful and I'm so happy. So thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who has stuck through the video as I have rambled on and on about these candles. I'm very excited. All right. Take care. Have a wonderful day to everybody out there. Troy, thank you so much, and we'll be in touch soon, and I'll talk to y'all later.